birth in Nigeria twice, and I recently gave birth in Canada. And I must tell you, I've tested the both. Canada is the best for me. If you want to hear about my story, what I encountered during labor and all of this pregnancy that I had, I've not experienced it before because I developed a lot of anxiety, disorders. I was so afraid. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to expect. This is a new country that I've not given birth here before. But I must tell you that I fell into labor. It was so sweet for me. It was the best experience that I've had. But the pregnancy alone, a pregnancy was mad for me. One of the issues that I had during my pregnancy was that my baby was not held down. He was in transverse position. So and my gynae was worried. I was so worried. Everybody was worried. But at the end of the day, the gynae has to inform me that okay, there is a particular thing that they need to do. They don't need to section me because all my pregnancies have been given birth through so they said they don't want to expose me to CS because I've not gone through that part before, but they can do something. They can do a procedure whereby that the baby can be turned to cephalic position. So at the end of the day, I was booked that week because I was already at 7 weeks old and some days. So I was booked on. I think I went to meet the gynae on a Thursday. So I was booked for that procedure on a Saturday. So on Friday, I started preparing everything. And I went to grocery stores, bought some things, prepared my food, put in the fridge because I don't know what to expect because one of the complications is that I might start bleeding, and at the end of the day, you have to be in the theater. So I don't know. I was just preparing my mind, but I was telling myself I'm going to come back with my baby because I don't know this kind of thing that I've not experienced before. So at the end of the day, Saturday, I my bag was ready. My baby bag was ready. So I set with my husband to the hospital. My children were taken to a friend's house so that they can stay there for a while until we come back and all. So on getting to the hospital, I got they admitted me, gave me a room. I didn't eat anything. One of the procedures I didn't eat, and I think I didn't eat from 12 a.m. of that morning. So I was on meal per oral. So I didn't eat anything. So at the end of the day, when they gave me my room, the radiologists have to come and check on me. They have to do scan, okay, to check if the baby was still in transverse position. So at the end of the day, the baby was still in transverse position, and I was getting hungry. The doctor that's supposed to do the procedure was in the theater because they had emergency. I have to wait with my husband. We waited about two hours, 3 hours. They are not yet out, but they were coming to check on me, telling me they are coming and all of that. Trying to comfort me and all. So I was hoping for the best. So at the end of the day, when they were ready, all of them came into the room. For them to start the procedure, they have to check again to know if the baby is still in transverse position. But luckily, they checked the baby. I was so surprised. Everybody was surprised. Even the dog. Everybody was surprised. The baby was in cephalic position, and we've been battling this position stuff for over how many months ago. My baby has been in transverse position. So we thank God for that. It was a miracle. I never expected it. My mind, I was saying that, okay, God, anyhow it is, let me just come back with my baby. If it is going to be C-section, I'm ready for it. So far my baby is alive, I'm alive, I'm ready. So everybody was amazed. The doctor was like, okay, my job is done and I don't have anything to do with you again. I have to go. I was so happy. But I have to tell them that, okay, I'm not leaving the hospital. I have to go with my baby because I'm already at 7 weeks and some days now. Although I had issues before, which is diabetic in pregnancy, which if I'm about, I don't even have to get to, I think at some point, maybe I think 37 or 38 weeks, I will be induced. But here I'm 37 weeks plus some days. So I told them that, oh, I need to go with my baby, so they have to induce me. And also, before they induce me, they've been telling me about epidural. If I've taken epidural before, I was like, no. There was like, wow, you'll be giving birth without taking epidural. I say yes. That where I'm coming from is not rampant. You have to labor your child out. You were through pains, and I say yes, I did. So that was it. And at the end of the day, I had issues with my daughter, my second daughter. When I was giving birth to her, the pain was massive. I wanted to run mad. So I started having flashback of the pain I went through when I was giving birth to my baby girl. I was like, no, I don't have to. I was so afraid that that kind of pain, I'm going to experience it again. So I have to opt in for the epidural and all. So when they induced me, I started I started laboring. So I think around 2 cm or so, pain started coming gradually and all of that. So at some point, I called them that I'm feeling pains. I don't want to go through pains at all. I want to be pampered like a baby girl on the on the labor room. So that is it. So at the end of the day, they gave me, I think, morphine with other one that can make me not to vomit and all of that. The pain subsided, and after 4 hours, I think 3 to 4 hours, um, that was the duration. I started feeling pain, and but by then I was in active labor. I think I was in 8 cm when they came to check, because as the pain was, as the medication was fading away, I have to call them that, oh, I've started feeling pains. They have to come back. I said okay. They have to start the epidural stuff. So the doctor came in, the anesthesiology that gave me that came. Everybody was around. At the end of the day, I was given that, and I was in active pain. So in my room, because I was not in labor room, I have my room, a private room, has toilet and everything.